The David Letterman saga overshadowing what otherwise would be a journalism scandal of biblical proportions. What do you mean a CBS News producer tried to extort $2 million from Letterman? What do you mean I used to work with him? That's next, but first time for Countdown's number 2 story tonight's worst persons in the world. The Bronze to George Will, who has written his 7th climate change denying column of the year for the Washington Post, claiming that because there has not been any significant warming since 1998, climate change has stopped. The folks at Think Progress wrote last Friday that this was like looking at the only the last 10 days of the baseball season to decide who had won the pennant. Their quote, "By this logic, we'd have to conclude that the Toronto Blue Jays just clinched the AL East Division title. After all, they've won 6 games in a row and are 9-1 in their last 10 games, while the New York Yankees lost their last game and are only 7-3. Think Progress contacted the noted baseball historian, Mr. Will, for his response, which was, quote, "You don't seem to understand baseball. The Blue Jays are not even in contention." Yes, that's the point. They're not even in contention. Forget it. Look at me. I'm arguing with a super intelligent garbage compactor. Runner-up boss Limbaugh, once again reducing the world to cliches he and dumb people like him can easily understand. The subject this time, the Olympic vote. Obama cannot win in a fair vote. The only thing missing in that vote over there today was acorn. If he had an acorn representation, stuffing ballot boxes, registering fake IOC members, and maybe Chicago would have had a chance. Obama couldn't do that. Couldn't get acorn over there. See, Obama doesn't debate people. It clears the field. You know anything about the Olympics, about the fact that the International Olympic Committee and the U.S. Olympic Committee have had more disputes between them than, say, we do with Fox News? That we may not see the U.S. get the games again in our lifetime over fights about TV rights and marketing fees that would still be there even if Lyndon LaRouche were president? I'm tempted to ask you, sir, not to talk about things you don't understand, but if I did that, your show would be 3 hours of silence. But our winner, Congressman Paul Broun of Georgia, at a town hall, a man from Athens, Georgia, said he had tried to kill himself. He was then diagnosed with major depressive disorder and prescribed medicine, in which he went into $1,700 worth of debt before he had to stop buying it.
For the last 2 years, I've lived in misery because I can't afford insurance for this disease I've been diagnosed with. So I just want to share what it's actually like here. So I do appreciate your time.
With the horrible disease, I've treated a lot of that in my career, and the thing is, people who have depression, who have chronic diseases, in this country, physicians are treating folks. People can always get care in this country by going to the emergency room. The question is, and everybody has access to health care in this country, the question is, who pays for it, where do they get it, and at what cost? Going to the emergency room is the most expensive way of trying to deliver health care. And it's very expensive.
Emergency room treatment for depression, like 2 aspirin for cancer. Congressman Brown is, by the way, according to his resume, a doctor. A, I fear for his patients. B, damn it, I want to see his diploma. Congressman Dr. Paul Hippocratic Oath, what Hippocratic Oath Brown, today's worst person in the world.